As we continue our Lenten journey with conversation around the Jericho Road story in Luke, I've been asked to talk about privilege. Some of you may have heard me talk about this topic in the past, but it is a topic that requires our continued consideration and conversation. So that we have a common understanding of the word, I will state that privilege is a special advantage possessed by an individual or group. Don't kid yourself and say that you are not privileged. If you are hearing my voice and you are a member of an ELCA congregation, you are probably privileged in one degree or another. It might be worthwhile to identify some common privileges because it is a hard concept to understand, especially for those of us who are immersed in it and reaping its benefits. The first is white privilege. This causes a lot of controversy because we white people don't truly understand what it means to have white privilege. White privilege can be as simple as turning on your television and seeing the majority of people being from your race. The next is socioeconomic privilege, which is a more traditional type of privilege. It has to do with how much money your family has or how it has helped or improved your life. It means you could afford to participate in extracurricular activities after school or being able to afford to go to college without incurring a lot of debt. Another is Christian privilege, which is one of the most underrated privileges, but one of the most prevalent in American society. It means that the holidays of your religion celebrates will always be observed. This is not true for holidays practiced by other religions. Christian privilege, along with your white privilege, means that you will never be labeled a terrorist or targeted on an airplane. The fourth privilege is gender privilege, which is given to males. These are obvious, such as men being paid more than women for the same work. The fifth is heterosexual privilege. If you don't fall on the LGBTQ plus spectrum, you benefit from enormous amounts of privilege. You don't have to worry about which bathroom you can or cannot use, and you never have to worry about whom you can marry. You can adopt a child with little to no difficulty. You also don't have to worry about being rejected by your friends, family, or religion based on the person you love. While some of these privileges may be breaking down, where we benefit, we must acknowledge that benefit and work to see that all God's people are lifted up. As you read the Jericho Road story, where do you see privilege? In recognizing our privilege, how do we live out the promise that we or our sponsors made at our baptism to work for justice and peace in the world?